All right, good. So we are free to fly. We are free to fly. A little bit of training, guys. Let me a little bit of Sunday school. Simple Freedom Sunday School. Simple Freedom Sunday School. As you come into the live situation, the classroom, have a seat, pour some coffee or whatever you want to sip on. Part of today's training is being brought to you by the good people over at Black Rifle Coffee Company. Black Rifle Coffee Company. Good people over there. I got their trucker hat too. All right, man. You know, the whole idea is if you really mean what you say on social media, you got to vote with your feet, with your actions, with your behaviors. You got to vote with your dollars. That's the society we're living in. So if you complain about unhinged angles of this society encroaching on your own life and freedom, don't support them. Support people that support the way you're trying to build your lifestyle. Black Rifle Coffee Company. I'm not perfect. I'll get some Starbucks. I like Pike Place, man, established in 1971. That was a good year. I'll get my Starbucks every now and then, but we still have other sources we like to support. Why keep feeding the beast when you know you're feeding the beast? Or if you're going to feed the beast every now and then because they got you simped out and white knighting for them, at least every now and then, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. Hey, talking about that, Black Rifle Coffee Company, good people, good coffee, veteran owned. Pick yours, man. Pick your cause. Pick your passion. Pick your interests. Pick your causes. Pick your purpose. Pick your brands that you want to support. Support local around your local town. Don't give, I know it's convenient, man. I use it too. Don't give everything to Amazon. Don't give everything to Walmart. Don't give everything to that label that owns you. Coach purses. What's that dude that makes jackets? Everybody's buying those jackets. I got one too, but it was a gift. Christmas gift from mommy. Gave me a Michael Kors jacket. I had never heard of the fool, but I got this nice jacket, one of my favorite jackets. Mom gave it to me a couple years ago. Sue me. Don't judge me. It's mommy gave it to me. Oh man. But you know what though? To be honest, I haven't given that brand $1. It was a gift. Tommy Hilfiger, Nike, Adidas, all this stuff that's owned you forever because your self-image is wrapped up in it. Are they cutting you a check? They might be paying you in branding validation for the other suckers that you attract because you're wearing those brands, right? Brandism attracts other brandism, and you're just attracting other zombies, brand zombies. Hey man, if you get a payoff, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. But we tend to attract a different crowd, a red pill crowd. So let's get into the topic, man. As you come into the channel, whether you're watching this live, thank you very much, by the way, smash the like button. It costs you nothing. It helps out the channel. I appreciate it. It costs you zero. Click the like button. If you like the content here, subscribe. Click the little bell, right? If you're just drive-by shooting, you better aim for my face. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't turn the other cheek unless I'm turning to reload and return fire with greater fire and more accurate fire and deeper heated fire. Play that turn your cheek crap. That's a different Sunday school. I ain't judging. We live in a different society, man. They come and attack you, your ways, your thoughts. They want to shut you down. They want to shut you up. Guess what? Fire back with bigger weapons. Right? Come at me, fool. So, I won't throw the first punch, but I damn well will never stop until I throw that last punch. I will finish it. It's the way we're wired, man. So pick and choose your battles because I ain't never letting go if you start some shit with me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll, ride off into the sunset. Right? You can have it. You can have it here. Take it. You can have it. I ain't fighting for it. No need to. But if I got something and you wronged me, in marketing, it's the same game, guys. Other programs try to, because this is a marketing tactic, it's a weak beta, simp, white knight little marketing tactic that they use, kind of like an emasculated tactic, where for whatever reason, no matter what you are doing, they will find a way to shame it, talk it down, judge it, and then they're selling some magical lotion and potion you know damn well you can get at Sprouts or Whole Foods even, like the premium stores, for like 30, 40, 50% off. Same stuff, same white label, came from the same laboratories, but they're all high and mighty with a suit and tie with their little polished brand, you know, Herba Season, Amway Life. You're right, they come with these brands where, well, my sponsor's a billionaire. Shut up. So what? You don't get paid. And they come and they try to shame. Well, you're just selling affiliates over and over again on selling affiliates. What the hell are you doing in your program? I'm selling a product. Yeah, right. Yeah, save me. Save me from even wasting time with that ridiculous lie of an argument. Without the comp plan, your ass would be at Walmart buying cheap vitamins or Costco. Yeah, right. Just don't even get into that debate, man. Because they want to take you into their land where they have leverage. Well, look at the ingredients I have. And look at this ingredient. Let me take one ingredient away from the label on that bottle. The comp plan. How good is that vitamin lotion potion now? Keep stepping, man. Of course you're recruiting. Of course you want to build a team because 90% of showing your plan is stories about what leverage kind of led them to a lifestyle like this. Stories about leverage and a comp plan about leverage. I don't care if the entire time is spent talking about the quality of the product. What sells and retains is they're selling the dream, and that, my friend, is all about the leverage of a system that uses compensation plan to create lifestyle. Can we just eliminate the garbage and get right to the heart of the matter? Not everybody in blue pill land is ready for the red pill, and that's okay. But that doesn't mean you stop shooting red pills right at their center mass. And don't stop until they ain't moving. I'm just saying, guys. So anyway, I want to talk about this as you come into watching the recording or live. I appreciate, smash the like button. Just click like. It costs you nothing. It helps the channel get a little bit of visibility. They want to learn about the Simple Freedom lifestyle. They want to learn about the club. Hey, what's up with that biker vest? What's up with the cap? What's up with the coffee mugs? What's up with the logo? What's up with the club, man? What is Simple Freedom Club all about? It's about cash flow independence. Hashtag Simple Freedom Lifestyle. Hashtag affiliate marketing. Smarter, no drama, dramaless. More simplicity, more automation, more leverage, not beating around the bush, taking this message directly to humans. No middlemen. We even got the companies and the products and the programs out of the way with all that garbage. It's just expense liabilities to us. We create our own products. We create our own services. We create our own content. We have our own marketing system. We have our own compensation plan. There's no monthly fee. You can do and sell whatever the hell you're doing and selling. Our knowledge and our systems and our concepts and tools will help you do that better. I really don't care whether you resell our club as an affiliate or not, but I built it to make our affiliates happy. Front-loaded cash. Most of the compensation is headed toward you in our plan. That's just the way we were built on purpose, because why not? Come stop me. Why not? If I'm giving $350 plus of never-ending valuable content, private product that we create ourselves, think about private schools. Are you allowed to start a private school and teach people something that you know for a fee? Show me the law that says that you cannot charge somebody for teaching them something. Consultants, coaches, gym trainers, on and on and on. Yoga, information, writing a book, writing a manual, writing it down on an old-fashioned notebook and saying, you know what, I'll give you this notebook full of information that you say you want to need, and I'll charge you $5, $10 for it. How about that? Private coaching, be my coach, shoot me $100. We'll talk for an hour, we'll talk for a week, we'll talk weekly for a month, for $500, for $100, $50 an hour. Lawyers, accountants, consultants. Show me where it says, right, that free enterprise is dead in our society. Show me the law. Show me where it says that if you want to pay somebody a referral fee for bringing a client to you, show me where it says you're not allowed to pay them more than you keep. If I charge you for $35 of my content, my time, my information, my knowledge, my experience, my whatever, and I say, look, man, I'm glad you like what I shared with you for $35 in this example. Now, if you find other people that want to hear something like that from me, and you send them to me, let me know that you sent them. If they pay me $35 like you did, I'll pay you $25 referral fee. I'll keep $10. Show me where it says that is illegal. So stop with all this blue pill, white knight simping mantra of, is that legal? Can you do that? Are you in communist China, my brother? Who snowed you to sleep? Who rocked you to sleep so much that you devalued and emasculated and domesticated your own mindset enough to think that you have to ask another human being permission to deliver value to another human with no middleman and collect a fee? Okay, so that's red pill number one. So I want to show you my blogging template. Inside of the Simple Freedom Club private group for members, which you can join for free, by the way, by getting back to the Simple Freedom offer page, the video sales page, that any of our affiliates can give you. This is the default offer page. Why don't we make it even more simple? This page, register free, get in the club in the private Facebook group and the back office, and simmer in our ideas, our culture, our philosophy, the goals of lifestyle we have for you that you specify, but we give you a path: peace, quiet, freedom, cash flow independence, getting yourself back in shape up here, over here, everywhere, everywhere that you want. Developing hobbies, passions, and interests, which you cannot pursue unless you're earning enough cash flow to buy enough time back from the cubicle farm, factory farm, construction site, wage slave, blue pill world. Whether you love it or hate it, man, if you don't have enough time to pursue interest and passions, if you don't have enough money and time to invest in yourself and buy that hot rod that you've always wanted, that motorcycle, that cruise on a ship, I don't know about coronavirus right now, that road trip, the new freaking icebox and tent and sleeping bag to go on a little road trip out to a state park and just, sleep under the freaking stars, sip on a beer, man. Campfire, steak, jerky, whatever, right? Whatever it is, Simple Freedom is designed by you. Simple Freedom is designed by you. But in the society where we live, that kind of Simple Freedom lifestyle, free agent lifestyle, must be purchased not only in money, but you got to buy the time to enjoy it. It's not about money anymore. It's about money, which you need to buy the time that it takes. And you need both time to enjoy and money to pay for that time and the stuff you want to enjoy, the experiences. So I'm just spitting truth here. I'm just telling the truth with no other, well, it's not just about money. There's things money can't buy. If you don't have enough money, your emotions won't buy that crap either because they will leave you. Right? The things that money can't buy will leave your ass if you don't make enough money or have enough time to enjoy the things money can't buy. They will pack their bags and toss you out like a sack of garbage and find someone who can afford to give them the experiences that money can't buy. So save me with that. Mm. Cash flow independence, guys. I'm a comedian by trade, man. I just like to have fun with this stuff. Keep it simple, keep it automated, keep it leveraged. What I want to share with you is you can join the club for free right here. Get back to the person who invited you or click on the button below if I invited you. However it is, I don't care, man. It's a club. It's cool. It's honorable. True honorable. We don't do sneaky stuff behind the backs of people around here to cheat them out of what is theirs. Okay? Like so many other, oh, I'm a warrior. I'm an honorable person. They're sneaking around doing all kinds of... Man, let me tell you, do I have stories. I never mentioned this at all because usually if you are, you don't have to talk about it. Red flag number one, when somebody tells you that they don't lie ever. They're honorable. They have this big thing in MLM, home business, network marketing. There's this big, they use this big word for like decades. Everybody had to put it out there. They even put it in their Facebook profile. Man, or woman of integrity. If somebody has to tell you every 5 minutes that they are a person of integrity, they probably are not a person of integrity. Because if a true person doesn't even have, they don't even know how to spell the damn word. They just be it. They live it. They are it. They don't have to talk about it, man. Well, people raise their own red flags with their language, their projection language. Listen, guys, this is the type of stuff that they didn't tell you that we taught inside the club. Real life stuff. And just because you know this stuff doesn't mean that it won't happen to you. Well, man, let me raise my hand, right? Stuff can still get shady knowing this stuff, but at least you know it. I like to eliminate the middleman in everything that I do in business so that I can take a message direct to the end consumer. They can see what I offer, buy it. Nobody gets in the way, drama-free, stress-free. That's what I mean by it. And generate your own cash flow. Cash flow allows you to buy some time. You can make choices and adjustments in your life. And then with enough time and enough cash flow, you can hit the gym 1 or 2 hours a day if you want to. You can do 2 a days. Go in the morning, do your thing, play with your kids, make some good food, eat real food, supplement because you can afford the good supplements, take care of your body, and in the evening or at night, when the kids are just, taking their showers, getting ready for bed, or even after, you tuck them in and everything like that. I saw a video when Floyd Mayweather, and I was never a big fan of Floyd. I didn't like his style. Personally, great fighter. He did all that, right? Hey, who beat him, right? But however, I just didn't appreciate that style. I'm more of a of a Hagler Hearns, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali wasn't like all out Floyd. He still brought it. He still brought put you on your ass. I'm about that kind of sweet science. Roberto Duran until he gave up, right? Hagler, Sanchez, Julio Cesar Chavez, of course, right? That was, so I wasn't, but Floyd Mayweather, I was watching a documentary leading up to one of his final big fights, and I just saw him living his lifestyle, do his meal prep, his routine, and his routine was so outside the box, man. He was so red pilled about boxing. He would go out and say, you know what? It's all about when I have the energy to do stuff. So people may see me traveling around in my plane, going, he did things that I'm not into, the clubbing, that's never been me. But I'm just saying, he did all of this nightlife stuff, and people would see him during the day shopping or having fun, or at night even out there in town, right during the training thing for a fight, and they would judge him. And what they didn't know, what they found out in that documentary, is that, yeah, I may do whatever the hell I want to do because I can do it. But I know when I feel the energy to go to work, I put in more work than my opponents. And then it showed that he would get ready and go run 5 miles at 2 o'clock in the morning. At 2:33 in the morning, he's like texting his trainers and his people, right? His employees. Get your ass up. I don't care if you're in the blue box of life living and you need to get some sleep. Get your ass up if you work for me. Meet me at the gym in 10 minutes. I want to train on my defense or this or that or footwork or speed or, 2, 3 in the morning, he'd be running, he'd be working out. My point is, he had the money and the cash and the activity, the personal production and discipline, red pill outside the box, to live the way he wanted to live, to work the way he wanted to work. So that's why, I took from that, and it's like, you know what, whenever I have the energy, I'm going to work my business. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3 in the morning, this day, that day, early, late, in the middle of the day, right? I want a situation where I can lay down my energy into content when I have the energy. Sometimes, from 9 to 5, sometimes I don't have the energy to do shit. So how can people be productive if on some days from those times you feel lethargic? You don't have, it's like, you know what? I'm going to read. I'm going to listen to some podcast. I'm going to watch some videos on YouTube and get some style and rhythm and cadence and get put in some content so I can have something to be energized to share, add into the way I do things, right? So if I'm not feeling it, man, so what? That's their blue pill box, right? In the beginning, right? You have to do it whenever you have to do it. And you have to discipline yourself to do it. But the goal should be so that one day I can work the way I want, when I want, overwork or underwork or whatever, but I'm going to have my trade. I'm going to have my craft down, and I'm going to have it in a way that's simplified, automated, and leveraged enough to cash flow, buy me some time, and now I have the cash flow and the time to not only purchase the motorcycle cash, no debt, no banksters, no slavery, no financial slavery, debt slavery, right? And ride it and have the time to enjoy my passions and interests, whatever you're into. Go to the gym 2 times a day, 3 times a day when you want. Ride your motorcycle, wrench on your hot rod. I always want to learn how to replace a carburetor and do this and do that and do my own exhaust and do my own brake jobs because you want to. You also want to have the money and the time to be able to take it to a shop and get it done professionally when you want to. That's all I'm saying. So let me break down the way that I create blog content that is fast and that follows a formula, a set template that keeps me moving. Keep it moving. Keep it drama-free. Keep it quick and valuable, but keep it direct and fast. So you can have more time to live your life, to work parts of your business that need to be worked, but you got your content out. So I have a formula, a template, if you will, for my content, the way I create it on my blog. In this case, it's the way I lay down a blog when I don't want to create all of the content myself. And this is something where you never have to worry about this writer's block thing. If you're taking in good quality content daily, podcast, YouTube videos, Instagram accounts that you respect and follow because they add value to you. Same on Facebook. Don't waste time with give me attention and validation and engagement, all this little bullshit. People are using them like glorified dating apps, man. She's just lining up the next options. When you become a sad sack on the couch, she's lining, I'm just texting friends. She's got her bullpen getting warmed up. Right? All this nonsense. Men too, man. Same thing. Wasting time, giving validation and attention to other people, right, on your phone. What are you giving them free validation and attention for? Who cares about the selfie? Who cares about her fake makeup? Who cares about whatever they post? Who cares? Go give your attention to your kids. Go give the validation to your children. Go give the attention and the validation to the people who deserve it that are there. What the hell are you gassing up some broad's ego on Facebook and Instagram? You're only leading her to get gassed up and get narcissistic and to go do stupid shit on her family. I know. I didn't. Oh. Hey, man. Red pills are red pills. Red pills are red pills. Stop giving free attention, engagement, validation to people who do nothing for your life and where you're going. Stop this dopamine addiction that when it's making you go the wrong way in your own life, and you damn well know it. You know it. Instead of wait, I've been on Facebook for 3 hours, Franco, and I haven't generated leads or made money. I can probably guess what you've been doing on Facebook. Following politicians, doing dumb stuff, giving attention and engagement and validation and dopamine hits to people who don't deserve it. Narcissists and egomaniacs. Look at me, and you're there. Oh, you're so gorgeous. The hell are you doing, man? You haven't been focused on what I use Facebook for. I am not a slave. I'm not a slave to these apps anymore, man. It's not 2008 anymore. When we first hit social media, what we had, let me just rant on this for a minute because it's truth. What we as home-based entrepreneurs, internet marketers, network marketers on the internet, affiliate marketers, whatever you want to call it, what we had before and what we saw. For example, we're at that point right before the whole MySpace, Facebook thing, brought everybody into that corral, into that prison camp, really, that mental prison, that biochemical prison camp that is social media today, not 2008. But what we had were called discussion forums. If you were an influencer back there about home-based business, making your own money, entrepreneurship, personal mindset, right? You had to really earn it. There was no easy way to just become an Instagram thought and just throw up selfies and become famous. Oh, I'm an Instagram model. No, you're not. No, you're not. To become an influencer, it wasn't that easy. You had to actually produce something that masses of people bought into and shared among each other. I'll give you a direct example. And then you created your own websites where you shared your product and philosophies and became communities when you added your discussion forums to it. Case in point, for network marketing, home-based business people, one of the big influencers back in the day, after his books hit, those purple books, Robert Kiyosaki, Cash Flow Quadrant, Rich Dad Poor Dad, the entire home-based industry began to run around the world sharing his products. So he created a website, his people created a website where you can get more information about his products, and he had discussion forums there about real estate investing, stock and financial investing, financial instrument investing, financial planning, and network marketing, entrepreneurship, business ownership, discussion forums. And I don't know if you remember this, but in the discussion forums, there was a culture. All kinds of people from all kinds, beginners and advanced and intermediates, and this company, that program, this thing, that thing, offline, online. They would all go to the discussion forum for Rich Dad, richdad.com. I don't even know if it's still available. This was what happened before Facebook, right? So number one, you had to be a real influencer, really put a crowd together of a lot of people. And then we taught, hey, go into this targeted crowd, embed yourself in it, learn the culture of that community, and deliver value. Answer people's questions, post information, deliver value. Deliver value. Get known for being a person of value. right? That's where this thing all started. We started teaching that way before they called it attraction marketing or social media marketing or social networking. That was MySpace, Facebook, and on and on. But it was just the way we were teaching people how to do it, because that was a big pool of targeted, niched people, all seemingly like-minded about this topic. They were fans of Rich Dad or enemies of Rich Dad who would come in there to troll and whatever. And so you created a free account in discussion forums, and in your profile, they allowed you, they said, don't spam, don't promote your stuff, don't put any links in your comments and posts and stuff. However, in your signature file, which was there after every single time you posted or commented or replied to a comment in a thread, it would automatically enter your little signature file at the end, which could be your name, your phone number, and a website to go and get to know you a little bit better, okay? And so signature file marketingology, right, took off. Then we started teaching people how to use neuro-linguistic programming or direct response marketing strategies in that little signature file to make it a little more attractive and have people click. And then we told you, engage like a mofo. I mean, and you would spend a considerable amount of time diving into threads, offering your opinions, answering people's questions, getting into debates and arguing and debating and this and that, right? In an effort to attract, sift and sort, attract like-minded people to you and repel others away from you. But either way, after a while, if you were active and engaged, your name, your brand, which was your profile picture, and your smile, I would call it your smile, your name, and your link in your signature file was your brand. And your brand would be everywhere on those discussion forums. And if you did it correctly, you would be known as a person that gives value, and go check this guy out. That's what we were doing before social media. And I believe, my honest opinion, if the censorship and the anti-home business and the anti-everything, it's like you're going in there and now, you know how they have those stories about the nuns in private school? You couldn't say anything, you couldn't do anything, if you breathed wrong, the ruler, wha-pah, right on your hand, right? Wha-pah. That's what Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and if you're not part of the herd, blue pill, trigger me, society, right? If you're not part of that clique, you get silenced and banished and deleted, and that's hate speech. And they're like posting the most hateful crap ever known to humankind. Kill them, shut them down. They can say anything they want. But if you're aligned with the clique in high school, like the wannabe cool club, that would judge everybody else and put their noses up. You're not part of the cool club, right? You remember those people in high school? And if you were already red-pilled in high school and you knew those were the most insecure losers of losers, right? They would be on everybody's bed. They would be flying around from home party to home party, sleazing away, right? Guys were the most insecure dorks ever. And that's the in crowd. Man, they're already so insecure. They're doing all kinds of hard dope and acting stupid. And, are you kidding? That's the in crowd? Man, save me, man. I'm a lone wolf. I'll be over here by myself, rolling in my hot rod at school. At the gym, working out, thinking about joining the military, preparing my body and my mind for what I was going to do later in life. Man, high school was a waste of time. But some people love the experience. And the blue pill people on campus, counselors, teachers that never left high school. Those teachers, they just never wanted to leave high school. They just go in there and they're trying to be a young high schooler again. They're in their mid-20s, late 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever. They look ridiculous. And it's like, really? You never left high school, man? That's sad. Let me sip my tea. Right? So social media, Facebook, this and that, tends to be like that now. And my opinion, my projection about social media is, if it stays the way it's going and gets worse, then it really is like a mental brainwashing thought prison camp, right? They ostracize, they shut down, they delete people. Fine. You know what we're saying? Okay. I'm going to just do what I used to do in discussion forums then. I'm going to go in, I'm going to drive by. I'm going to lay down some value to attract other people seeking the red pill, knowledge, strategies, whatever, outside the box thinkers that are just kind of floating around Facebook going, so where's the value here? What the hell? Oh, that's something different. Let me follow Franco. What is the Simple Freedom Lifestyle thing? He hates Facebook, but he's here. Why? What's going on with that? Right? I'm using it. It's just a pond to fish in. Just a pond to fish in. I am not a product of Facebook. I'm not a mental patient inside of the Facebook thought experiment, the thought prison camp. I'm just not, man. I'm like, you know what? I'm like Neo and Morpheus that choose to dive into the Matrix to conduct an operation and get the hell out. That's what you need to be, or else it'll suck you in and wreck your life. That's where it's gotten these days. It's a waste of time. It's a waste. Unless you're on your purpose and you're going in for a reason. There's other people in here. Everybody has their moments where they're like, man, I'm sick and tired of this crap. Isn't there anything else I can do now? And then bam, they find our information. It's just a crowd of people, right? Just a crowd of people. You can get a message direct to humans that way. Now just know, most of them are walking zombie apocalypse. They're so triggered, they're so edged up, they're so in fear and in hate and in, polarized. They're so polarized. Everything is like, you go into Facebook these days and either everyone's stomping around, judging others, or they're walking around like in eggshells trying to figure out, how do I post something that doesn't offend anyone? It's like a fuse is lit and people are walking around knowing a big freaking bomb is about to blow up in here, but I just don't know when. But I'm addicted to my dopamine engagement attention hits. So I'm going to pop up another selfie and waste my time. And people waste far too much time on those things. And my opinion is, if it keeps going the way it is, we will start, more and more people will start coming back to the way it was, where everybody had their own platform. They're easy to create now, their own little website, and it'll go back to people using software and community programs that are more like the discussion forum thing, where you can still get in there, like Reddit, things like this. You can get in there, be anonymous if you want to, or just be all out there with your personal brand if you want to, and really engage and converse and debate and argue and do this without all the triggered feelings hurt freaking people that it's really not, their feelings ain't hurt. It's just that they've been socially programmed, brainwashed, if you will, that's what it is, that when they notice somebody that doesn't agree with them, now that's hate speech and they got to be shut down. See, from the other side, we usually don't even play that game. It's like, no, my opinions are my opinions. My feelings ain't hurt if you don't agree. I'm not going to shut you down because you don't agree with me. I'm bigger than that. I'm stronger than that. We got more spine here, man. That's real integrity. I'll stand on my opinion. And if I'm wrong, God bless you, man. Who cares? Who cares? You do you, I do me. I don't bother you, you don't bother me. But have you noticed when you're like that, you never seek the time to go to other people's pages to judge them? I don't agree. This is just propaganda. You're full of shit. These things are scams. Right? We never do that. When would I ever stoop so low in my own internal security, being a human, being a man, right? I would never think of wasting an inch of my time to seek out somebody that I already know does not agree with me, just to see what they're posting so I can jump in their comment stream to set the record straight. Fact check. You're wrong because you don't have any feelings. You're hateful. Whatever, shaming language. It's old, man. Spare me with the shaming language. Yes, I'm everything you're going to call me, just because you don't have a real debate. That's why you use the shaming tactics and the name calling. These are the hateful people, The hell are you talking about? If you love the cubicle farm and you love your job, keep your job. My message is not for you. I don't get my panties all in a bunch like you do. I mean, come come on, man. When would I ever seek out to go to people that don't agree with me, that I know do not agree with me, that hate what I do and what I say and everything, my model of creating cash flow, and only to spit negative in their post on their page? Immediately when I notice, and there's a few people, whenever I post certain things, it's always the same, 3 to 4 people, the same one. They must have like a freaking, I don't know, some kind of sensor. They must have my house bugged or something, that they know when I post something about what they don't agree with. Because they always waste their own time to show up on my threads. You know, what a loser. I don't even pay attention to what other people post, especially if I don't like them. If I already don't agree with somebody, I ain't going to their page to see what they're talking about, and I'm going to set them straight. That's a low security type of person right there. Insecurity, right? People are going to go back to what I think would be more productive for us and what we do, is everybody going back to their own platforms that can easily be created now. Your own website. I mean, like this, you can have one. WordPress blog, so easy, guys. And communicate on your own website. Use the bookmark on your browser to save the sites you go to, so you don't have to go to these stupid social media sites when you're looking for your influencers, your favorite news sources, information sources, right? Usually people have bookmarked or liked or subscribed or saved to the accounts that they like to follow, and they go directly to those accounts. Now, this whole social networking thing will probably go back to something that will resemble like discussion forums in the past without censorship, probably on some kind of decentralized format like a blockchain or something like that, where people are truly free to express themselves. And you can do what grown-ups in the past were taught to do. If you don't like a certain content, turn the channel. Remember, I'm dating myself. Turn the channel. We used to have like 5 or 7 channels on our TVs. And if you did not like a certain channel's content, you didn't go crying to the CEO or the president or your congressman, running around town shaming all the people that were watching that freaking channel. You watch that channel, I cannot be your friend. I unfriend you. I'm not coming to Christmas because you watch that channel. You hateful human, right? That's stupid, man. That's just a product of the indoctrination camps that we call school systems, college and all this crap, where they socially engineer these people to think they're smart and they're stupid, to run around with a certain agenda, with a certain view, and shame and shut down, want to silence, and even kill anyone that just does not agree with them. You don't love the earth, I'm going to kill you. You should die and kill all your babies, abortion. It's unbelievable. You know what we used to do? Damn, there's crappy content on this channel. Channel 2. I'm going to turn it to channel 4. Doot, doot. We were done. We were done. But they don't want it like that. Not only do they not want you watching their version of a channel 2 that they don't like the content, they want to rip channel 2 right off of everybody's TV and cancel them, delete them. What does that remind you of? There's a couple of societal ideology systems that have worked like that before, that have used that before. They haven't worked, right? And they were called socialism, communism, fascism, totalitarianism, authoritarianism. One thing they were not called is freedom and liberty. One thing that were not called is freedom and liberty. I mean, turn the channel. Stop your crying. So I think that's what's going to happen in the future, in the near future. It's already happening, man. People are tuning out. You know, when people say, well, you're the only one that thinks that way around here, so you're wrong, we're right. No. We're just quiet, and we're not giving you validation, attention, or clicking around the stupid engagement of your little social network experiment. We're off the plantation. We come in here to clown you and post our stuff and get the hell back to real life. They're living in a bubble, man, in a fantasy that it's not even real, but they think it's real. They think they've got numbers. No, you just have an echo chamber in here. And because it's affecting the way we like to monetize and do business, It's not as effective as it was in 2008. When we first came to social media, it was more, yeah, not politically, but I mean culturally, freedom to express yourself wise. It was more libertarian oriented. These companies didn't profess any politics. They didn't take any sides in anything. They were just like, hey, we need to build this network. We need you here to create the content we don't have to create to be somebody. We want to be $1 billion plus company selling advertisement and data, but we're not going to tell you that, and we're not going to tell you our marketing plan to get there, which is basically to give you this free forum so that you can attract other people, get the whole world on our website, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're going to get you to invite all your friends and family until we have the whole world on our little website, and you created the content for free. You gave us the data for free. You told us what you like and don't like for free so that we can sell ads and never pay you a damn dime. And then when we get really big, we can kick your ass out if we don't like your mindset and your thinking and your politics. You hateful human, get out. This is our private company. We can do whatever we want. Right? And so people are hip to the game now, and they're just leaving the plantation. And we're going back to our own websites, our own blogs, multimedia channel. We're not becoming dependent on just one network. We pop in, drive-by market on all of them, content market, distribute, share, memes, pictures, posting, thoughts, strategy, value, and we're out. We're not giving them what they want. Our undivided, real deep mental and subconscious attention and need for what did they give you in return? Facebook gives you one thing in return. Instagram too, by the way. All of these. They give you one thing in return. They never cut you a check. They won't put money in your pocket for building their network, but they do give you one thing. They give you a platform where if you figure out this insecure vanity narcissism game and you need the dopamine hit, you get attention, you get validation. You're bored at home, people not paying attention to you, selfie, oh, you're beauty, oh, you're great, oh, you're awesome. Pump gas up my head. That's the payoff. That's the currency and why people are still there addicted to their phone on social media. That's not productive, guys. That's not what we're about. Now, we figured that out early on and adjusted our marketing tactics to take advantage of the brain chemistry product and currency that Facebook and social media pays you in. And we figured out a way to tap into that and transfer and transition that or turn that into cash flow. Leads, sales, cash flow. Oh, Facebook got you addicted to fake attention, validation, engagement, and dopamine hits? Oh, what do you think I taught my team to do? You want to get some attention on Facebook and generate leads and people that get to know you, like you, and trust you a little bit? Start by feeding them dopamine. That's what I taught, right? Not like that. Not like that. But we used How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie, that book. We used the concepts in that book and we taught you to apply them, execute them on social media, because that was the 100-year-old way to give people dopamine hits offline in the real world. When we started, we tapped into something that was addictive on both sides. But we figured out, okay, you're addicted to a little attention and validation, engagement, dopamine hits. You're bored. You're lonely. You figured out that if you post your little selfies and tell your little sob stories and air out your dirty laundry on social media, that you're going to get this sympathy and this fake validation, attention, and it's good enough for a little while to give you enough dopamine to make you feel good and not lonely. And now we have a society of people that are even more depressed, more lonely, but their faces are slammed, stuck to their phone 20 hours a day. First thing they reach for in the morning, last thing they sneak into and text a little someone, message a little something before they go to sleep, because they're addicted to that dopamine. So what we did is we taught people, hey man, that's the brain chemistry game on Facebook. Don't get high on your own supply. Man, I've seen so many marketers learn this from me, very close people to me, and they start getting high on their own supply, and before long, there ain't no marketing that they're doing. They're just sucking in and begging for as much dopamine, fake sympathy, attention, validation, engagement. They get addicted to the dopamine themselves. Like, I told you not to get high in your own supply. That's not what I do, right? That's not what I do on social media, guys. I don't lose my life on social media. I use it as a communication tool. And they taught me social media created a monster. But it's a monster that works. You give people little dopamine hits, they get attracted to you. They go check out what you're doing. Then if you've got your marketing game on right, they will like what they see and they will buy you, and you have customers and affiliates. I didn't tell you to wreck your life getting addicted to the dark side of the dopamine brain chemistry sold on Facebook or Instagram, whatever. So that's how we do it. We create content that on the back end, they're going to start finding your content. You got to have some content, right, to share with people so they can either resonate with you, enjoy it, value it, be entertained by it, be taught by it, be motivated by it. All kinds of value there, all kinds of different kinds of value. But then we taught you to use the dopamine science game inside of social media that they created. They got a bunch of people addicted to that. So we said, leverage what they give you. Give people a dopamine hit. They're going to reciprocate and come back to you. Don't get high in your own supply, though. Keep it focused. Keep it moving. You know, that was the game. And it works. It works to this day. It works. However, 2020, I have to change my message and come at you like this. Because it's so addictive. People have already been addicted for a few years, and then they find me and they think I'm teaching you to just be a zombie on social media 20 hours a day. And you don't do anything else to build your business. You don't do anything. I just want, the excuse was, well, I just need to do stuff for free. No, that's a lie these days. That's a lie. Because you're joining, I see you buying and joining enough gurus and systems and programs that you have money to buy traffic. That does not give you a dopamine rush like buying products and being noticed on social media. And so now you're doing two awful things. Number one, you're addicted to consuming every single stupid system out there, programs, you are. And number two, you got addicted to getting high on this supply of dopamine. So now you're lost. And you come back and say, well, you taught me this and, this is what you said to do. No, it's not. I didn't tell you to get addicted to fake dopamine rushes on social media and wreck your life. Okay? I didn't tell you to do that. And I didn't tell you to keep buying and never selling. I didn't tell you to do that either. Multiple streams of income is one of the things that I told you we can teach you. But you're doing this multiple streams of buying shit. I don't teach that. I make money on everything that you see me promoting, you see me own. I make money on it. Refer one and it's free. Refer three and it's free. 50% commission. That means refer two people, you're in profit mode. That's how I don't pay for any of my stuff because I generate a few referrals. And then beyond that, then it's an income stream. I learned how to do that with one thing and moved on and added other things. Quite a different world, wouldn't you know? So let me show you what I'm going to share with you on the next video, because this became about that. Very important message I wanted to get out. But I wanted to do it after, but I did it now. Well, there we go. Whatever. It's still good. Hit the button, join the club for free, get some information, set up a very simple funnel, guys, like this. This is all you need. I don't care what the gurus and programs, the dopamine hits on Facebook. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're gorgeous. You know what? Send me money. I ain't here for that. I'm not here for that. Right? I do not use these things as glorified dating apps. It is a business marketing and a business communication tool. It's a business educational information delivery system for me. I don't get high on my own supply. Okay? So, you need a little funnel like this. a lead capture page. Now, when people see your content, when you engage with them and give those little dopamine hits that they're addicted to, then they want to come back to your profile and they stalk you secretly, silently. They don't tell nobody, right? Nobody's looking. I'm going to go check this person out. And then they see your content, right? And you're like, oh shit. They're also in the home business industry, like me. This is a night, join free, learn, earn while you learn. This seems pretty cool. Their video spoke to me. Let me register for free, right? Then they find your funnel late at night, right? They find your funnel. They go to the capture page. Now you're building up your email list. Now your emails could hit them and invite them to your social media, invite them to your presentation, invite them to the free training pages we give you, replicated, share coded to you, right? Then they get to the offer page. They see it's easy. I cover this and everything real quick. And then in follow-up, we always invite them to some kind of free training on your own page. They smash that button and they hit it and bam, you get paid. Okay? That's what's up, guys. Simple Freedom Lifestyle, right there. Free agent lifestyle and affiliate marketing. We don't belong to any one company, but we can promote any company we want. Free agent lifestyle. Because you know what they're not telling you? When you marry into one MLM, don't get married into one MLM. Because here's what they're not telling you. All the main leaders that tell you to focus on this one MLM for life and you'll be free. You know what they're doing? They're playing the field. They're playing you. They've already got the next company lined up. They just have signed, most of these big guys have signed a contract where they said, okay, I will exclusively bring my team and market only into this one company. You're going to pay me $10,000 or more plus expenses per month guaranteed. And I'll commit to you for 18 months, Mr. or Mrs. MLM company. But after 18 months, I'm going to take this new influence and this bigger list that I create here, and I'm going to take a bigger contract or a different contract or a separate contract. When stuff gets a little boring and stagnant here, I'm going to jump to another one and do the same thing. I'm going to sign another contract because now I got an influence of following sheep that have their eyes closed and they get married to one company or one guru, and the guru can bounce them around 17 different programs in like 5 different years, and they'll act like they never noticed what was going on. You got played. That's the MLM world. So we tell you the opposite. Don't get married. You don't have to these days. You have more power, personal power, not getting married to one MLM program and instead being a free agent, an affiliate, professional affiliate marketer, Simple Freedom Lifestyle, where you can offer value, take your message directly to the public, no middleman, attract a crowd, put them in whatever program you want, even ours, and keep offering different cool offers on the back end so that if any one or two of the programs you're trying to build fail and go away or whatever, things change, you still have other options at all times, and everybody knows it. We're not married to one thing, but if you want to build a team leverage here, we can build a team, but the door's open. You can leave, you can come back, who cares? That's where it's at for you. Most of our market is, I call affectionately with respect, I call the little guy. The little guy. We join these big guy programs all the time, never get paid, do all the work. Get kicked out, it changes, whatever. Your team falls apart, the leader leaves, takes half your team with them, right? All the people you personally brought in are now their people because they say so. Because you're just a little guy. Who cares about you, right? And we flipped that on its head and said, nah, man, free agent lifestyle, simple freedom lifestyle. We'll teach you the skills that you need anyway and the funnels you need anyway to attract new people, but we have our own thing here. And we have multiple income streams optional on the back end. Because once you build a prospect and a buyer's list, you can keep sending them offers. If they like it, they buy it. If not, they pass. Why? Because we educate that into our culture. Hey, your affiliate, sponsor, whoever invited you, is pretty sure they're offering other stuff too. You're going to see that. Use it as marketing education. Join it. or pass if you don't like it. No big deal. But use the kind of marketing they're doing in your own marketing for whatever you want to sell. If you want to roll with them, roll. If you don't, don't. That's Simple Freedom. Simple Freedom Lifestyle, Free Agent Lifestyle. I borrowed Free Agent Lifestyle from the little the slogan, the slogan of Coach Greg Adams on YouTube. And I'll leave that there. A different kind of red pill. Coach Greg Adams on YouTube. So I wanted to share with you this. Now I want to break down my template for blogging that makes me money, even if it's not my content. This is not my content, but this is the way I get content out in 15, 20 minutes. And I'll share that with you on the next video. On the next video, I'm going to come right back. I'm going to take like a 10, 15 minute break, guys. Take a little break, do some push-ups, do some curls, 10, 15 minutes. Then we're going to come back to school and I'm going to go over my blogging template. And if you're not a member, at least for free, of the Simple Freedom Club, you're missing it, because in the club, I laid down the prep invitation to this training, this Sunday school topic that I was going to get into, and I put it in this post right here. If you can see that, this is while I was making this blog post that I'm going to review with you on how I create content. And I wrote blog post template. Do you see the formula? You can post about anything. With this template, it still has a way for people to find your funnel. I'll make a video review of this when finished. You can learn and model from my blog here, simplefreedom.com. It's my training blog. So before I was done with it, I had the title in it because I knew the video of one of the YouTube accounts that I like to follow about fitness and weightlifting, Athlean X. I like Jeff Cavalier, the way he teaches stuff. So I follow him, right? Take good content in. You'll never be at a loss for what to share, because you can share their content on your platform in social media and on your platform and attract people that are like-minded, interested in that stuff, right? And so now we're going to use that as a teaching model. And it's a post on the blog today, simplefreedom.com. It's done. You can go check that out in these 10, 15 minutes. Check that out, simplefreedom.com. The 8 worst body weight exercises ever. Stop doing these. Not my content, but from the content that I appreciate, that I like, the delivery, the style, the value. I'm into weightlifting, working out, so that's one of my interests and passions. And I put it out there to attract other men, in my case, or people that are also interested in that. Okay? And that way we have our club here with like-minded people that are all about it. Cash flow independence, Simple Freedom Lifestyle, Free Agent Lifestyle, working out, motorcycles, hot rods, fishing, camping, eating right, good, real food, whatever it is. Those are some of mine. But whatever it is, and I put that out there in different ways. It doesn't have to be my own original content. It could be from content people that I respect and I follow. So I share those on my social media and on my blog, on my website, your own platform. And anyway, here's my template. The title, then video, then button, then content, then a picture, then a button, and then a sign off. And I'll explain this